Bella. Okay, well, it is Gertie's first snow, like that we know of, I guess. Technically, she probably saw snow last year, but she loves it. Like,
yeah, she was like wallowing in it.
She's
like,
covered.
To the point where I'm like worried that it's like
she's covered in snow.
she's gonna get like frostbite.
Yeah, we were all worried about her, and so we put like booties on her and like her fuzzy coat.
One of them already fell off.
Yeah,
Well, a bunch fell off a couple times, but it won't stay on.
Apparently, she's a snow dog. So.
Well, she's got that Bernese Mountain Dog.
That's right. It's a Bernese Mountain Dog.
She's the first like poodle dog that has ever really liked snow.
Say? Can you pick her up? You can show. Like, look at. That is all snow.
So this is snow. Gertie.
Gertie. You're such a mess. You're such a mess.
What is this, Gertie? Matthew has got a bunch of dogs. She's like...
Yeah, she's like, I smell all kinds of other dogs. So as you can see, we got some snow. Truthfully, I think this is actually one of the biggest snows we've had since we moved here. Is Butler Field. It's probably at least, I don't know, a couple of inches. Inch and a half, 2 maybe. We don't get a ton of snow downtown, despite what a lot of people think about Chicago. I think the suburbs get a lot more than we do, as a general rule. Occasionally we'll get big dumpings, but we certainly don't usually have it this early in the year, because it is, as I'm recording this, November 10th today. So definitely a lot of snow for November. It's definitely a cold day today. I think we're right around 30 degrees, something like that. Anyway, I have a hair appointment, so I have separated now from Gertie and Chris. She was having fun until she realized I was gone, and then she started throwing a fit. So, but they walked me a little part of the way, and then Chris will take her back home. Probably get dinner started here shortly, but I am heading to go get my hair cut. Truthfully, when I planned this appointment, I obviously did not anticipate having to walk there in freezing temperatures and the snow, but here we are. So, it is what it is sometimes. All right, haircut done. I did cut off a couple of inches. I'm still kind of trying to grow it out. I'm trying to convince myself not to keep it too short, although I really like it short. So we did cut off a couple of inches. I was going to show it before I put a hat on and mush it down. Good afternoon. So it is now Tuesday afternoon. I'm walking home from work. It's a bit wet because it's like warm enough that the snow is starting to really melt. So kind of it's like drippy from other buildings. But anyway, I'm heading home a little bit early. I'm gonna finish out the day at home because I'm stopping at the framers to get our final piece for the gallery wall. The temperature chart cross stitch that I did is framed and ready for pickup. I'm so excited. It is the last piece to complete our gallery wall, at least for now, because I have another cross stitch that I'm working on and another print that we bought. But at least for now, phase 1 is ready to be complete, and I cannot wait. All right, here we are, Flax Art and Frame. Okay, I'm done with my meetings now, and I'm ready to hang my picture that I picked up. So super excited about that. Meetings ran really long, so it's like 6 o'clock, but I am now changed and comfortable for the evening. Chris is grabbing the picture right now so we can get it hung up. Okay, so for those of you who have been watching the Chronicles for a while, you may have seen the iterations of the gallery wall, but here it is with everything except for the temperature chart, which is right here. So we got back several things. What was it, last week? Yeah. Last week, yeah. Yeah, so this is the temperature chart done framed. When we went to pick it up, it had a little bit of debris kind of right here, and there was like one loose little thread, and so he actually had to take it back apart and clean it off and then put it back. So that's why I was delayed, but so excited to have it. Whoops. 2 1/8. I think this is roughly, it should be about correct. Ooh, not even close. Oh no, it's actually, no, it's almost right on. Okay. So center here. What did I say, 2 1/8?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The sticky stuff kind of made residue on the wall.
We left it up there for a while, so.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that. That's better. I meant to turn the light up. I forgot. It needs to come down a little bit, you think?
Yeah.
And then I think actually,
Hang 2?
huh?
Do you need to hang 2?
No, but I was thinking like, do we need to bring it over to the left or the right? All right, there we go. Oh, it looks so good. I did bring it down about 1 inch, just to kind of make it like in line with everything else. So it looks really good. Phase 1 complete. I am planning to put my cross stitch I'm working on now kind of in this area, and then we have another print that'll go kind of over in that area. But for now, I think it is perfect and I love it. Good morning. I am heading into work and I have to drop off a package. This is our DJI, our camera that we usually use. I'm on my phone now. Not nearly as good at vlogging with my phone as I am the camera, but our screen was not working. So the mechanism, like the hardware mechanism of it moving from like kind of horizontal to vertical was not working. It kind of stopped working. And it's like diagonal now. So it's definitely broken. It's definitely a hardware thing. So I have to send it off to get it repaired. Hopefully they'll be able to do that relatively quickly and we'll get our camera back. Good morning. It is Saturday, almost Saturday afternoon now, full disclosure. We, I think, are just picking the vlog back up this week. It's been a busy week. I had someone on my team was in town this week for work, so we had a very busy week of work. And then last night we had a surprise visit from a couple of our friends from Northern Kentucky that we didn't know were going to be in town. They were just in town for one evening, so we got to go out to dinner with them. We went to a karaoke bar that's just around the corner. We didn't actually get to do any karaoke though, because the line, like the queue, was really long and we didn't want to be there till like 2 a.m. But we still had a great time. They came over here, got to meet Gertie, visit with us for a little bit, so it was really nice. We had a lovely evening. So we are just now picking the vlog back up here on Saturday morning. But it is a beautiful day today, and so we don't want to spend the whole day inside the house. So we are going to be heading out here in a few minutes to do a little bit of shopping. I think we're going to go up to Armitage. It's a quick train ride, but it's a really cute little area with some cute shops. We thought we might find some cute Christmas presents. So we're going to head out and enjoy this beautiful day with a high of 66, which is such a blessing for the middle of November. All right, we have made it to Armitage. We did bring Gertie with us, and already one of like my favorite stores out here has like a no dog sign on the window, and I was like, so hopefully not every place is like that, because the further you get out of downtown, the like less dog friendly places tend to be. So we'll see. So Chris went into this top drawer store here, but I thought the mural on the wall was really cool. All right, so we have migrated to Off Color Brewing. We are actually not even in the Armitage area anymore. We walked over to like the North and Clyburn area. It was really disappointing. So Armitage has always had these really cute little kind of like boutique shops. And very few are left. Everything has been kind of like, I would describe it as corporatized. There was like this cute little bar store that we used to love to go into that has like little, I don't know, different things you would use for like to stock your bar, you know, like fun glassware, little tools, things like that. It was closed and replaced with like an Abercrombie. And I was like, I didn't even think Abercrombie was still in business. So it was very disappointing. There were like no stores that really, I don't know, weren't like typical kind of corporate stores you could go to anywhere. And so it was just, I don't know, it wasn't the day we were hoping for. So we have come over here to the North and Clyburn area. It's not a far walk, it's just a handful of blocks. So we walked over there because there's an REI here. We always love going to REI, so we're gonna do that. And we decided to stop and just have a drink, enjoy this beautiful day. because we started the week with snow and like the 20s, and today it's sunny and 65. We're actually hot. I'm literally like wishing I had just worn a t-shirt. It's that warm. What'd you get?
So at Taco Rio, they have beer for tacos, so only canned, and it's like one of my favorite beers ever. It's like it's light and it's fruity, but it's not overly fruity. It has lime. So this is the same thing, but it's the chipotle. Like it's like the spicy version.
Oh, cool.
Kind of excited.
It comes in a fancy little glass.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's not as good as the other one, but it's pretty good.
Okay. I like the little logo. It's super cute. So I actually don't know the name of it. It's a cider,
I don't know the name of it
but
either.
it's some kind of cherry.
I'll like take a picture of it when I go back in. But it's like the
sweet.
the sweeter like cherry one versus like more dry.
Yeah, but it is good. Something refreshing. So over here on this corner, there is a theater, the IO Theater. And we were talking about this. We went, how many years ago was that? It was like, good grief. Way long before we moved here. It's like, yeah, it was like we went to that Harry Potter thing. It was a Harry Potter improv.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was Harry Potter improv.
That's what it was. They just like told the story of like.
And like they retold the entire story of Harry Potter. I don't think it was the entire story. It might have just been like the first movie. I think it might have been the entire story.
I couldn't remember if it was the entire story of the first movie, but.
And it was like very.
They did like, very loose interpretation.
Yeah, and very like intentionally funny. Like,
yeah. It was really funny.
Like they did the yes, it was the entire time because I remember I almost said Gandalf. Dumbledore. The person that played Dumbledore for the famous scene where he's like in the book it says he like calmly said, "Harry, did you put your name in the
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then like because it was like he was just like I remember the actor being like
that's right, like revving up for it.
Because it's like and like he was like
did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Like, anyways.
The opposite of calm.
Yeah. So anyway, it was at that theater right there, just across the way, and we were remembering that.
Yeah, and I was like, talking about how like we went to so many places, not so many, but we went to a lot of places before we moved here.
Yes.
And then now that we've moved here, we never go back there again. And it's like you kind of forget where those places are because like when we went there the first time, I wasn't really paying attention. I just kind of followed you. So.
Yeah, I couldn't have told you where that theater was if you'd asked me.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like really funny. What'd you get this time?
It's called Beer for Cake.
Beer for Cake.
Yeah, it is. It has like chocolate notes and it tastes like a wheat beer, but like sweet. If that makes sense.
Yeah, interesting. I got the dry cider this time. All right, we have arrived at REI. So I love REI because they always have like a big dog section, but they have the popsicle. Like Gertie has one of these, but this is like a really big one. This is for a big dog. She's got a little bitty one.
The mold.
Oh yeah, we have those. Yeah,
The
little mold because you can like.
bigger they are.
Oh, those are bigger than the ones we have. That must be for the regular size. It's so giant.
Yeah.
They have these like teeny tiny little hydro flasks. They're like, I mean, how much did you say it held?
I think it's 6.5 ounces.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh.
It's like a glass of wine.
So cute. All right, so outside of REI now, and we had to come visit the river. This is the North Branch.
And the Wild Mile specifically.
Yes, the Wild Mile
They have all
specifically.
this floating garden.
Yes. Yeah, there's like a floating garden and like a kind of a walkway through here. And Chris was saying that they've just recently extended it, so it's a little further now. All right, we are heading home. We got Gertie here in her little carrier. It's her first time on the subway. Well,
She will notice this.
it's louder on the subway, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. Good morning. We thought today was a good day for Mickey waffles and some bacon. Good afternoon. We really enjoyed our breakfast this morning, our bacon and our waffles. The bacon that I buy is from, we used to get it with our grocery delivery service that we used when we lived in the Cincinnati area. Now I just buy it direct from the farm, but it is my favorite bacon. I will link it in the description below. It is phenomenal. It's so delicious. So that's our special bacon that we get to make whenever we do like breakfast and stuff like that. It's the only thing, we don't use it like for cooking and stuff because it would be wasteful because it's such good bacon. But anyway, so it was really yummy. But we've had a very lazy day today. We were so busy out and about yesterday and kind of worn out, so we decided to just stay in today, even though it's still actually quite a nice day. Chris has Gertie out on a walk right now, trying to get some energy out and enjoy a little bit of sunshine. But I am here cross-stitching, so I wanted to give an update on my city cross-stitch that will go somewhere up here on the gallery wall eventually. So I'm working on that right now, making some granola, and I'm watching Bake Off. I've actually finished the most recent season, so this is a season I've already watched. It's just an older season, but I wanted something that I could have on in the background while I'm cross-stitching, so that is what I'm doing with my afternoon. So in a previous video where I talked about cross-stitching, I think one of you commented and asked about how I braid my threads and like how I get them out. So I thought I would try to show that. Chris did bring Gertie back, but he just ran to the grocery store. So I'm by myself. And I think I mentioned earlier in the vlog, if not, our DJI is broken. It like a piece of hardware on it broke. So I had to send it in to get fixed. So I'm without it. So I only have my phone. So I'm gonna try to do this with my phone and see if I can kind of record how I do it. Okay, so I have you propped up here, so I think it'll work. So I'm gonna show this. Now this one is actually easy because I've already pulled out some of the threads from this, so I'll kind of show with a new piece how it works. Let me see. So I put my needle in, I kind of like pull up one 6-strand version. I don't know if that's gonna like, it's kind of, oh, I don't know if it's gonna go in focus. Let me see if I can get it to focus. I may not get it to focus. I'll do it a little closer out of here. And then I basically pull I get my needle in and pull like one strand out of the 6-strand, and kind of pull up like so. So it's like, and then I just slide the thread out. I generally cross stitch on like 16 or 18 count. So I usually do 2 strands. So then I just do it a second time. Maybe if I can get my needle in there. And I get one more. Okay, I promise I don't usually have this much trouble, but it's like a weird angle. Okay, and then pull the second one out. And then that gives me my 2 strands, and it kind of messes it up a little bit, but then you just sort of tug and it kind of straightens out the braid. So that is how I do that. We are making dinner now. We have this cookbook that is, we have a D&D cookbook. We love it. But there's a handful of recipes we really like to make, and one of them is this chili. And it's almost like a Cincinnati chili, because it's more like spicy, like as in nutmeg and cinnamon and like that kind of spice. It's not nutmeg, it's cloves, like cloves and cinnamon and allspice, rather than like spicy, like hot.
But it only has beans and meat, nothing like no tomato.
Right, no tomato, and like, yeah. Anyway, it's good. I'm gonna flip you around. Chris is gonna finish it up for us. We've got 2 last ingredients. All right, so at the very end, when it's done, you add a little apple cider vinegar. It says a teaspoon. We're making do because I dirtied our teaspoon when I made my granola. And then I kind of lied earlier when I said we don't cook with this bacon, but because we had bacon from this morning, we use that for this meal. So you add a little bacon. Ooh, I want one bite. Yum. There we go, yummy. So we are gonna do this tonight with tots. The thing about this chili, because it's kind of a different style of chili than like I would eat, like, you know, growing up I made like Texas chili, so it's like spicy chili with like cornbread. This is a little bit different, so we make it like with other things. You don't just like eat a bowl of this chili. I feel like it'd be weird. Don't you think that'd be strange?
Yeah, it definitely is more like Cincinnati chili, where we put it on tots or chili cheese dogs, or like you talked about making like a 3-way,
yeah,
or 5-way or whatever.
Yeah, so we are going to take some of this. We actually have some tots in the air fryer here, and then we're gonna put some chili. Oh, you know what I did? I used the diced onion. We probably want to dice up a little bit more onion. Dice up some onion, shredded cheese, and have chili cheese tots for dinner. Yum, yum. All right, I'm gonna show you how to plate it up. All right. It's really hard to tell, like, if I get enough tots, like, out of the air fryer is so big, you know?
That's why I like just being the second one, and then I just dump the rest.
I'm like, is that enough? It's hard to tell. I always inevitably overplate for myself anyway. Okay, and then put a little chili. little bit of diced onion. And some cheese. Yum. All right, well, we're going to close out the vlog for this week, but thanks for coming along with us for the week. It's our first time doing a Chronicles since we've been done with your season.
Yeah.
So, but it was an interesting week because we started with snow and ended with sun and warm weather. Because even today, well, you said it was a little cooler today.
Yeah,
but
yesterday was like incredible. So,
man, it's beautiful. So, gotta enjoy those weeks while they last.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.